Yeah. Y'all getting back to back. Y'all getting back to back with me now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, Willie. Y'all getting back to back. I got more things to say before I record a verse. You know what I mean? Hopefully I don't hear that music in the background. I'm starting to get back into playing music. I'm not even looking at comments or nothing. Um, y'all should rewatch it and comment. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't be seeing the comments from the live. Anyways, bourgeois Negroes. Uh, damn. Oh, I was about to say that was the name of my first baby album, but nah, it was Fancy Negro, Fanciest Negro. Um, yo, the before I record this verse and get into my music, so I'm about to try and record before I get this beautiful day going. I just want to say I can't stand y'all bourgeois. I'm better than you because I have a degree. People that say stuff like anti-intellectualism, you know, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Um, Especially if y'all claim to be black conscious. You black conscious, but you listen to cling on to every single word White Daddy says. And if he says it, it's science. Wear your mask. Get your shots. Get all of your shots. Put it in your babies. But onions is nasty. I don't eat onions. I don't eat garlic. I don't drink cayenne pepper and honey and all the natural things that are anti sickness. You call them things nasty, but then and you know, but don't drink enough water. You're dehydrated. But you do every single little thing that White Daddy says. White Daddy says, wear your mask. There's a deadly virus floating around in the air. You gonna wear your mask and you gonna call people dumb. You gonna look it up. You gonna look. Ain't nothing worse than a black person doing everything white people tell them to do. I've been like this ever since I was a child, and with religion, I just felt like if it comes from them, and they have a history of lying. Charles Darwin, Darwinism, Margaret Sanger. They wrote it in books. They wrote ignorant stuff about race in books and called it science. They said black people had smaller brains and we're not able to process information the same as other races. But I mean, statistically, Africans are smarter than all of black Americans and white people statistically. They come over here and ace out of things, and you have little children scientists that are way smarter than any white person. So that's dumb. It's called indoctrination. It's called systematic white supremacy that keeps black people numbskull. I think integration is to blame for that also. Controlled education, generation passed on to generation, passed on to generation. Y'all made black boys think reading is corny. And black women are also more educated than y'all. But Charles Darwin, whose statue I saw in some random corporation the other day, was a scientist, and he wrote books and he said science proves that black people are dumb and that black women can endure more pain in a hospital. That's what science says. But then y'all will turn around, and what annoyed me is seeing some thread of people saying, I guess Ish on the Joe Button podcast was going against Dr. Lamont Hill, who also said dumb, goofy stuff. I don't care if he's a doctor or not. He said ignorant things going along with white massa before. Because Ish, he may not have been able to back up what he was saying with words as point, pungent, point. I forget how to say that word. I'm trying to sound smart and shit. But he may not have been able to intellectually deliver what he was saying as well as what he was saying as far as Antarctica. Do you believe that there's anything beyond Antarctica? He was trying to talk to him like he's dumb. Have y'all niggas been to Antarctica? Have y'all niggas been to space? No? You just listening to what white man says? because they said they did something. We just gonna listen to it and say that they did it. They trying to put in the books that slavery was volunteer work. They trying to put that in the books for the next generation. And y'all trust every single thing that they say. You're not gonna question nothing. Don't question nothing. Just believe it. They go on the television and say there's a deadly virus floating in the air, and you need to wear your mask and not go to work and get every single drug we tell you to get, whether or not we test it or not. Trust us and believe us. You need to take this drug. And tell people that they stupid. Slap your mama if she don't take this drug. You need to break up with your husband if you don't take this drug. They looked on that television and said, you like fries? You like French fries and burgers? Well, I'll give you some French fries and burgers if you take this drug. And made dances and parades, and I can't stand y'all. I'm not saying I know what's beyond Antarctica. I don't. I know there's plenty of documentaries that support theories that there are some mystical creatures over there that got science and technology that is unexplainable. Y'all gonna wait for y'all need the government to tell you and come out with this information, which they probably won't until years later. White supremacist people, white racist people annoy me just as much as a slave black person. Slave minded, think you're smart because you got some degrees from some white university or some black university or whatever from some college that don't really mean much, don't really guarantee you a job anymore. Just means you were disciplined enough to get a piece of paper. It don't mean you're really that smart. It means you're disciplined. You were disciplined enough to get some papers. Have you lived life long enough to experience and think for yourself and do research beyond an education system that is failing? There's more people with degrees. I keep hearing about people with master's degrees and PhDs that can't get a job right now. But y'all so smart. Y'all so smart and calling people dumb for asking questions and thinking beyond what was told to us. None of y'all niggas been to Antarctica. And I don't know what the hell is in outer space. I don't know. I know they don't know. I don't know. They don't even know what's in the oceans. They don't know majority of what's in the oceans. And I'm pretty sure there's something going on over there in Antarctica. I've heard all sorts of conspiracies. I'm not saying I know. Anti-intellectualism is at an all-time high in the I can't stand y'all. Just because somebody doesn't have doctor in front of their name. You want to call people anti-intellects. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are the dumb ones. Smart, dumb people. Think you know so much. That's the worst way to be. Is think you know so much that you can't learn something new. That and beyond even just that concept. You trust everything that these people say, and I don't rock with people like that. I don't rock with people that trust every single thing. Margaret Sanger was a big part of Planned Parenthood and science in America, and so was Charles Darwin. And there are agendas in all of these. There are agendas in all of these things that they put in front of our face. So yeah, I can't stand you. I just wanted to put that message out real quick before I record. You're not that smart. I'm sweating like a pig because I went train. I went to Muay Thai today. Whew. Summer is back. I went to Muay Thai today, sweating up a storm, fighting this big dude. Anyways, I don't think y'all are that smart. Degrees do not impress me at all. Man, woman, whatever. They don't impress me. It doesn't make you a smart person. I think application to knowledge and thinking for self is what truly determines a person's intellect. Self-taught. I respect a self-taught person before I respect an indoctrinated person that followed a system dominated in white supremacy and unbalanced, biased racism. The victor tells the story. The victor tells you the history in mainstream media. The victor. So keep that in mind. Stop. Stop thinking you know so much. There's a lot of information out here that they're not telling us. Just dig a little deep, y'all. Stop thinking you better than people. All right? Bye.